Okay. Hello. All right, everybody. We're gonna give this a little title here. Ha. All right, now we're rolling. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. So let me quickly explain the whole scenario of this. So I go to the beach at 8 a.m. I record everything. There's absolutely no service down there. So then I had to come home in order to story it. So that's why today we were running late. There you have it. Cheers. All right, everybody. So I'll be storing everything from the beach later, after this live. But overall, it was pretty great. It's pretty damn great. It was the least amount of garbage I've picked up. And I will show you exactly what we got. These are my very fancy gloves. Dr. Ronen going into surgery. How's everybody doing today? Are we okay? Thank you for being here. Seriously. Thank you to ProjectZero again for letting me do this. So this is what we got so far. Not bad at all. It's like probably like a fourth. And you've seen usually they are completely full. So it's definitely some progress. Okay. So one of the most common things, beer cans. Beer cans are not biodegradable. You can't just leave them out there and they'll break down naturally. There's a lot of stuff, whether it's coated on the outside or coated on the inside. When it heats up and when weather starts to slowly degrade it, it releases harmful chemicals. Now, this is harmful for animals. This is harmful for humans. And most importantly, it's harmful for our ozone layer, which is the reason that the planet is warming. So the more the ozone layer gets damaged by greenhouse gases and emissions, the more heat is trapped. And then that's how the planet overall heats up. So the ozone is supposed to regulate temperature, and the ocean is supposed to regulate temperature. So if both of those are constantly getting attacked from both sides, it's very difficult to control the temperature and to regulate temperature the way the ozone and the ocean is supposed to. So please dispose of your garbage. Another very common thing is, as I'm sure you guys know from my previous cleanups, styrofoam. This thing is the worst. I personally think we need to start looking at styrofoam the way we did at straws. Remember a couple years ago when straws got banned? I think we need to treat this with the same sort of urgency. I've provided the information a few times now, but when styrofoam is heated up, it literally emits toxic fumes. So whether it's sitting out or it's in the ocean, this stuff, first of all, it's extremely impossible to break down. And the toxic stuff that comes out of it is so harmful, whether to the ocean, to the air, or people. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to slowly start to get this stuff banned. And hopefully, you know, it starts locally, and then one day I'm knocking on the governor's door and I'm like, yo, Gavin, we gotta ban styrofoam. Hopefully you guys could help me make that happen. What else we got? Plastic with styrofoam in it. Look at that, best friends. More cans. Rope. Okay. So this is pretty amusing, to say the least. Vapes. Mixed berries, 5%. Listen, not only is vaping so bad for you, why would you just dump it on the ocean and dump it on the sand and just literally just no fucks given? Excuse my language. And then I found perfectly intact American spirits. Not cool. These things I find very often, they're like weird pieces of foam. Cork. Listen, I enjoy wine, but dispose of this stuff, man. Just it's all a matter of just okay, here's the thing. When you go to the beach, when you go to the park, when you go to any public area where, you know, you're enjoying yourself and you're with friends and you're eating, you're drinking, dispose of your stuff properly. Bring a bag, bring a trash bag, bring a paper bag, bring a recycling bag, bring anything, and then just throw your stuff away. It's literally that easy. What next? We got, this is kind of gross, a sock. That one was difficult to pick up. That's a loud come on. More plastic. Chips. Raisins. Non-biodegradable. Come on, man. What's up, homie? Oh, and I used gloves. That's hilarious. That just happened. I used gloves, and then boom, you throw them out just like that. Easy, piece of cake. There's a massive problem right now with masks and gloves getting dumped into the ocean. Again, just throw it away. Just throw it away. Single use plastic. It's literally like all the stereotypes are in here, including the biggest stereotype, straws. So, the thing I find the most is, here's a proper way of disposing gloves. take one off, and then you take the other one off inside of it. Boom. So, people, I can't stress it enough. Just dispose of your garbage. Obviously, that's part of the battle. The biggest issue is the manufacturing, right? Can we get to a point where we don't need single-use plastic? Can we get to a point where we don't need styrofoam? Can we get to a point of where we don't need just random shit that could be substituted for biodegradable material? And that's sort of the mission. That's sort of the pinnacle of solving the issue. And again, it's supply and demand. You know, if people demand styrofoam, if people demand single-use plastics, unfortunately, the companies are going to continue to make them, and that is because of greed. Obviously, there's some companies that have stepped away from that. You know, I think even Starbucks uses biodegradable straws, but that's a small part of the solution. So the thing that we can do right now is maybe find cutlery that's not made out of plastic. A lot of the cutlery I have that I use when I go to the beach or a park is made out of bamboo. Bamboo is a dope material. It's also reusable. And just very simply, if you go somewhere, bring a trash bag with you, or bring a brown paper bag, and just get rid of your stuff. It's that simple. You know, the other part of all of this is educate, right? So the more people know about this kind of stuff, the more you know, they might start thinking twice about what they might bring to the beach or to the park or to the lake or whatever. Because to be completely honest, I knew obviously styrofoam was bad because, you know, it's a form of plastic, but I did not know the toxic effects that it has. So just educate, and then the next thing that we do is spread that education and awareness. So tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your family, tell them that TK Strands sent you. So yeah, it's very simple solutions that we could do as citizens. Obviously, it's a massive problem that we need to handle from the top, which is pretty much everything. But there are steps that we could take as just good old citizens, and to you know, to take care of our planet, take care of our ocean, take care of each other. That's all we can do. That is all we can do, and we need to do that now more than ever. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about the science. Science says that we have around 9 years until the damage is irreversible. So let's do our part. Let's demand change, so then the top can supply good solutions. Let's demand change, so then the top higher powers can supply good solutions. And yeah, thank you for being on this journey with me. This is now 5 weeks in a row. Thank you for ProjectZero for letting me do this on your Instagram. I will now be storying my little adventure today. I almost got wiped out by a wave. That was fun. Yeah, just keep sending me your stuff. I again, I say this every time, but I love seeing that you guys are cleaning your local creeks and rivers and oceans and lakes. So thank you for that. I'm glad that this is affecting you guys. And yeah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep moving forward. Let's keep doing our thing. Let's keep doing our part, because right now that is all we can do. And we will never stop. Never stop. So yeah, thank you. I love you guys. Stay tuned for the little beach cleanup Fridays adventure, and I hope this helped. See ya.